Welcome to the Young
Commissioners
Commissioners Quiz.
How did you hear about becoming a young commissioner?
What I did is my mum personally got me into college and fought battles that way. And how I got into Young Commissioners was I was in a course one day and my mum sat in a meeting and she said, "Oh, I think my son would be really interested in doing Young Commissioners," and I sort of got invited. Carl told me about it, who was my tutor at the time. And I said, "Yeah, please, all right, I'll give it a go, why not? What's the worst could happen? I don't like it." And it turns out I did like it. And here I am now, 2 years later.
What have you learned by becoming a young commissioner?
Personally, for me, I've managed to see it in a different light, see it in a different sort of review way by their set of eyes and their shoes, and take it as almost like you was in their situation. That for me is how I've changed it.
What places have you visited?
We visited
Jubilee House, the
Pines,
Pines, and HES, known as Hearts Equipment Service,
and then the transition group in
London.
London.
Tell us about the event you attended in London.
The event I went to in London was disabled
Council for the Disabled
Children, and we put our reviews across and tried to broaden horizons to say what young commissioners were, because it's still young, as they say, and we're trying to get it out there and spread the word and
Get it out worldwide, pretty much.
and told them the work we did and the thorough investigations we do in services we interview and review and that.
and show them the abilities that we've got to teach in front of 200 people.
And to show it from our point of view because we're young.
What have you enjoyed about being a young commissioner?
I enjoyed being able to communicate better to my brother.
I've enjoyed learning and speaking to young people adults, and learning what their point of view is to teach young children if they want to turn into young commissioners.
I've got two. I've enjoyed how Jubilee House has made a massive change, because it was quite different to what it was. So I've kind of enjoyed that, to see what it was like on the bigger. To be put in their shoes and then meet all the old staff. It was kind of a welcome back. So I kind of felt home. Those Oreos.
What skills have you learned and developed by being a young commissioner?
Confidence would definitely be one of the skills we've developed. Me being better at doing speeches. I always was good at it, but I've developed my skill in that way, in doing speeches now and seeing it in a different light as well.
Speak to adults, like 200 people in London, and then I was quite shy, but then I got confidence when I was in more meetings, because I've done commissioning for 2 years. I think I've gone confident.
I came to Farnham House actually the other day with a good close friend of mine here, and we'd done a speech, and I just felt shy, and I thought I'm going to step up to the plate and go for it, and I let it all out. So I kind of enjoyed doing that, and I felt like that's good.